Hello everybody and welcome. Shit. I've practiced this. Hello everybody and welcome to the Dark Monsters Waste of Gomorrah. I am your gracious Dark Lord Draco Montifia, and today we'll be playing some more Inscryption. I hope you've all had a wonderful day. We'll continue to have a wonderful day, and I hope you'll have a wonderful time at my stream. How is everyone doing? Welcome Ivory, by the way. I hope you've had a wonderful day. We'll continue to have a wonderful day, and wait. And we'll have a wonderful time at my stream. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. The game should be starting up in the background, hopefully, because I took too long. Goose grab the cue cards. Ah, yes. Oh, wait, where's my inscription window? There it is. Very lovely. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. And I hope you will continue to do well. And I hope you will have as much fun as I'm going to have at this wonderful stream where we will be playing more Inscryption. I think last time we beat the fisher, the angler. You're just grinding game assets. Nice. What game are you playing? Is it Genshin? It's Genshin, isn't it? Yeah, I hope you're having fun. Right, what was I doing? Right, the game is starting up. You are seeing as much of a black screen as I am. Oh no, I'm making game assets for myself. Oh, interesting. So you're making a game, huh? Nice. Can you tell us what it's about, or is that more of a secret? Or is it just game assets in general for future use? We want to know everything. Come on, tell us. I'm joking. But still, it's not really worth talking about. Alright. Oh, I forgot to plug in my headphones. I should be doing that. Let me just... There we go. I'm gonna press the any button to start, and I'm gonna continue the game. Alright, I hope you are... Well, I mean, fun is relative when it comes to that, I suppose. I hope you are having a reasonably good time with it, and are seeing good progress. But yeah, I hope you're all nice and cozy. Because we are going to... I completely forgot that I hadn't directed my camera at myself. But now I have. And now that I have my camera directed at myself... No, please wait for the game to load before you shut it down. Thank you. I am unstoppable. No one can stop me. That is what the dictionary says that means. But yeah, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Wait, did you... Oh no, you didn't. I feel like drinking some... You know what? Might as well start the stream off with it. I still have this lovely bottle of mead here, and I'm gonna just take a little sip. Okay, it is not reacting. Okay, it is not reacting at all. The game is actually frozen. Okay, this is a this is a wonderful start. All right, let's try that again. Let's just go in here. Wait for it to realize that it stopped running quite a while ago. Wait for it to realize that it's stuck. Can you please realize that you've stopped running, game? Because currently I cannot access you. Okay, and it will not close. There we go. Now it's closed. Now I just need to wait for Steam to realize this as well. What's a VTuber stream without some scuff, eh? Let's see. Let's see. Come on, come on. Okay, did it not close after all? Oh, there we go. Now I can click play. Ah. Where were we? I don't quite remember what we were talking about. I'm just going to take a tiny little sip of this mead. Huh. Ooh. Yeah. I like that. The way Inscryption starts off always concerns me a little, but it would appear that it is working. But yeah, we are. Oh yeah, I didn't even react to your original messages. Parkus Dragon, show that evil Leshy what it means to believe in the heart of the cards. I shall show him. I shall show him just how many card hearts we can eat in one single setting. I'm going to show him many things that he has never dreamed of seeing anyone do with cards, like fold them, or just a second, or build a tiny little house out of them. Additionally, we might also abuse the already existing properties of the game to break it, which is always a very fun thing to do. Sadly, the game appears to be breaking itself because it is just not starting up. Take his cards, look him in the eyes, and then just fray the edges, bend the corners. No. Oh, now it's starting. All right. Ah, it's going. It just had a bit of a startup hiccup. That's fine. Anyone else excited for Total War Warhammer 3? I hope I can run it. Feel free to join. Oh yeah, that's Nightbot. Yeah, what was fraying again? I'm gonna do so many things to his cards. Oh man. I'm just gonna be absolutely evil to these cards. I'm gonna look at his cards and tell him, you don't have as many MySpace followers as I. That would be a lie. I think they have more because I have no account. Let's see. What was I about to do? I was about to look up what fray means. No, not quite. I actually don't like Total War. I'd prefer if they released something more tactical and small scale for it. Maybe a brushed up computer version of Warcry? I really like some of the aesthetics of that. I don't know what Warcry or Warcry is, but sure. I actually think Total War is rather unique in what it does. That's the primary thing why I like it, because it does something that not really any other game really does that way. Okay, let's see. That makes sense. Yeah, I thought it was going to be something like that. Okay, nothing is happening, and I am afraid that the game might be complete. Oh, there we go. We're back. Okay. It just needed a bit. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Clup. Let me see. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome, into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. Warcry is a small tactical game set in the new Age of Sigmar setting, involving primarily Chaos cultists skirmishing against each other. They released about a dozen base warbands for it, and they are really aesthetically pleasing and diverse. Interesting. So is that like a mobile game, or...? Let's see, A tenacious skink moves over when attacked, leaving its tail behind. I mean, the Age of Sigmar setting, I must admit, isn't really my thing personally. But I can see how some of it can be fun. It's a figure game. You can actually use the figures in Warhammer. Alright, so it's just the tabletop. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't really sure. But yeah. I was Well, yeah, obviously making a game that's more like the tabletop is always welcome. Blood Bowl did that. But Blood Bowl is specifically just Blood Bowl, not the regular game. Okay, which of these am I going to pick? No, I did not mean to pick that. Alright. I guess we picked the elk. I don't know what this does. Blood Bowl is pretty closely based on the tabletop. Yeah. Obviously there's Dawn of War, which is Total Warhammer. Yeah, exactly. Total Warhammer is its own thing. Oh, it's still a little laggy, but I think it's going to catch itself at some point. At least that's how it went yesterday. Yeah. But I can understand if you if it's not really your thing. Let's see here. We got a Warren. We got the Moose Buck. Okay, we're gonna sacrifice one of these completely. No one will get their effects or anything. So what about... let us see here. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of the opossum. Is anything consuming your PC resources? Currently, probably the game, and Chatty, and OBS, and VTube Studio, I would assume. Though, my CPU is only at 43%, and my hard drive is actually just at 10%, and that's only just because I just tabbed out. Other than that, the highest one is OBS Studio Steam, I guess, so maybe I can close the Steam window. Maybe that would help a little. Discord isn't open, Chrome isn't open. But yeah, for some reason, like whenever I stream, it just kind of just dips really far. At least for a short while. I haven't really found any way to deal with that. Okay, so I got another minor boon of the Bone Lord. Oh dear. Oh. Wait, I have two of them now. Interesting. Okay. So what we have here is a Raven Egg that deals damage when attacked, a Porcupine that deals damage when attacked, and a Raven Egg that deals damage when attacked. So whatever we're gonna put up there is going to be destroyed. I think we're gonna just put a beehive for now. Actually a bullfrog would probably be better, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's put a squirrel and get a bullfrog. Just so we can have that extra protection here. And yeah, no, I don't think I can really do anything else. I can't get the cockroach in yet. It should hopefully catch itself again soon. I hope I don't have to first shut down Chatty again, which I was able to shut back on eventually yesterday, so... Yeah, let's go with another squirrel, I guess. Which, that squirrel is going to mean that we can put a beehive here. Okay, what is that? That might kill my beehive. No, it actually does not kill my beehive. And this is also the only card that doesn't have that little sigil, so that's fine. We also have 4 bones now, so neither of these is gonna kill one of the raven eggs, but it's going to die. Not the best trade-off, and in fact, I dare say it might be best if I just forfeit that singular turn. Look, fawn, sparrow. I really don't like the lag. I wonder if I should let it sit for a little while. Okay, we got a bee, which means we can probably... Ooh, we can get a warren, which doesn't dish out any hits, but it does give me a free rabbit. Then we have the bee here, which is just gonna do that. Okay, yeah, this is... Oh no. I might have to give my PC a little rest first. Yeah, let's give my PC a little rest for a couple of minutes. I'll be back in 2 to 5 minutes. But apparently my PC just cannot cope right now. So I'll be back in a few minutes. I am so sorry. It keeps lagging. So yeah, see you in a couple of minutes. Oh wait, that was the wrong button. See you in a couple of minutes. Alright, I'm back. Is it still working to turn off Twitch for a moment? We are going to see. I think it should run a little better. Obviously now I alt-tapped, so I'm gonna have to wait for a couple seconds again. You can obviously still see that it is a little laggy in the inconsistency of the animation in the background. But it should be better now. At least it just was a second ago. Still a bit of delay in here. But yeah. I also sacrificed the bee, so there's not much stuff flapping around. Let's see. Okay, we have this. I'm hoping that at least after the battle it's gonna be a little better, maybe. Console frame rate. This is not a console. This is my PC. It's more cinematic like this. Yeah, clearly. Oh, we just lost. I hope for more. Yeah, you sure did. Okay. Now that there's not as much stuff flapping about. Oh, wow, this is... It also, like, took a real long time to load up in the beginning, so... Okay, this is mostly pretty good. Okay, we still got the squirrel and the beehive, which should be doable. Can I do anything with this yet? No? But I can get these teeth. Got some teeth. Oh yeah, I got this thing. I completely forgot about that. Let me just put that in there. Whoop. Squirrel. You finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel, though you may wish that you hadn't. You can get the wolf statue. Yeah. I got the wolf statue, man. You don't believe what I can do with that wolf statue. Woof. And I can still do this. Right, I'm gonna walk a little more around the cabin. Not gonna do anything in the cabin. Just gonna walk around it a little. Gotta remember the squirrel and the beehive. I can't keep forgetting. Okay, back to you, Leshy. Oh dear. Let's see here. But yeah, I already pried the caged wolf out. I think there's only like one thing missing. Okay, so which one are we going to go for? Let's go with this. Okay, we got a choice of three. The monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its efficacy. Those are some good stats. And it would be a double. Imagine the possibilities. There's a pronghorn and a raven. Its form speaks about its efficacy. Indeed. Actually, bears, overgrown, angry fuss potato. They do look strong, but also very cuddly. Like they give very strong hugs, which they do. Very, very strong. I'm actually gonna go for the raven, I think. Hello, hello. Oh, welcome, adorable Kiwi, to this wonderful stream. If you've had a wonderful day, people can have a wonderful day, and I hope you will have a wonderful time at my stream. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We are here in the Snowlands. We lost this battle. Yes. But hello, hello, Kiwi. If you're doing well, don't die when I haven't even told a joke yet. It's just your winning aura. That's just making me already die. I actually have 3 items, so I'm gonna go with this. But yeah, welcome, Kiwi. I hope your day has been going well. I hope you will continue to have a good day. How are you doing, by the way? How are your earlobes? You've done quite good. Good work done on your drawings and just watched a movie. Yeah, was it good? Which movie was it? I hope you've had fun watching the movie. I hope it was a good one. There's a 10 hungry eyes around it to dampen the greeting. From a creature by the... just a second. From a creature by the fire. Enhance its power. Set one. Wow, that one was not really that great. Alright, who are we gonna enhance? Pick something else. That's really... Kiwi. Yeah, that is Kiwi. And that is Ivory. There's a 2021 adaptation of Jekyll and Hyde, which I only learned of about a week ago. It was... well, it was. Nice. That's how these usually go, isn't it? Ooh, you know who we could enhance even more? I think we could enhance the beehive. What do you think, Kiwi? 2021 adaptation of Jekyll and Hyde. Oh wait, 2021 is what you said. Interesting. I want the wary beehive and enhanced its power. This is the most powerful beehive ever. Sounds like a huge potential. No. Always a beehive, yes. Beehive is eternal. Suspect the intentions of survivors were less than pure. The beehive and how you retreated in the woods. We all stand for beehive. In this house we stand beehive. We might actually lose beehive because we only have one life left. We've one life left to live. But yeah. Let's see. Cockroach, beehive, bullfrog. We have a squirrel and a beehive, but we would need another squirrel for that, so what a predicament. What a predicament. But we can get another squirrel. And the 2021 movie tried to use some changes to keep it fresh and surprising. Not surprised in any turn and have a rather mild delivery overall. At least I gotta give points for actually having Utterson as the main character. Interesting. You know, I don't actually remember a whole lot about the original novel. Okay, I put the beehive here, which is gonna do something. Just you wait, it's gonna do something. It actually did do something. It almost won us the battle. Why if I spoil the movie? It doesn't spoil the actual novel. But Kiwi, how could you? It's fine. Okay, now we have a squirrel. And now we put the squirrel here. Oh, do you hear that noise? Did you see that screen shake? Wasn't that an interesting little development? Alright. Now that we have that, we're gonna put the bullfrog here to guard against the turkey vulture, which is very stinky. Oh, the bullfrog is just gonna die. But it's gonna protect us for a turn. But yeah, you can spot the movie, Kiwi. I hope everyone's still having a good time. I'm having a decent time. The lag is certainly dampening things, but it's still a good time. Ooh, that, however, does not look like a good time. How about I do this? Okay, a stink bug. A stink bug. A stink bug. A stink bug. Okay, so if I... Well, the twist was that Hyde and Jekyll were not two aspects of Jekyll after experience. Instead, Jekyll just made experience for heartburn medicine, and Hyde was his evil twin brother that had been, gasp, hidden away by their father. Oh no! The reason I had to leave for a moment is that I'm helping someone with some minor issues on storyboarding an animated trailer for their own media project. That is perfectly fine, Ivory. And I am happy that you are doing stuff. I hope you're having a good time with it. Woo. So honestly, the twist just made it more boring. Yeah, absolutely. That was the most stupid, cliche, predictable thing that one could put in there. Yeah, that is... Yikes. Yikes very much. Kind of feeling the stink bug more, to be honest. Kind of feeling the stink bug more. Yeah, I'm gonna put the stink bug here. What did that say? Masterful. I thought it said mannigfaltig. But that is not a lot of damage that we are going to do to them. That's the kind of thing I'd consider peak Hollywood. Oh dear. Alright. Children, look away. Yikes. Do not do these things without professional medicinal supervision. That probably did not actually save us. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look away again. Oi, oi, oi. Here's a dagger. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah. Nothing bad has ever happened when using a dagger. Alright. I don't know if it was about thinking they could write it better and it wasn't even a Hollywood production to my knowledge. I think it was rather just wanting to keep it new instead of just retelling it so it can surprise, but kind of failing at that. Yeah, oh dear. I am so close to losing despite using the dagger. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a squirrel, I think. Even though it's not gonna really do anything for me. That was not smart. We're gonna lose. I see no way of winning this. Why did the beehive not give us any more bees? Oh man. Ah well. That's it for this run, I guess. And goodbye, cruel cabin. Guess we had a good run. Why do still have some boat tokens? Alas, it is time for you to perish. Which is especially as much of a shame because we could have gone to the fucking painting after this battle. Because we solved the painting puzzle. Now we have to solve it again. Stay there. No need to move. I am afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Oh, too bad. Yeah. Where did I put that camera of mine? I don't know, Leshy. I haven't seen it. I don't think I know where your camera is. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just gonna take a sip of cola. Oh, sorry, Leshy. I don't know where it is. Can you at home see where the camera is? Yell the direction at which the camera is in front of the TV and do a dance to show us. What? Top right? I love he's just kind of fine with it for the most part. He's just kind of looking at us. Yeah, guess you found it. Neat. Pathetic. Do you really think I would leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Give me that. We have a memento to create. Behold, your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Please, choose a card to draw the cost from. The cost? I wonder, would I rather pay 2 blood, 3 blood, or just 1 blood? The cost of 1 blood from the Warren. And another. This time I will use its power and health, the numbers. Okay, okay. So there, here I see, like, why not 3 blood? I don't know, Kiwi. Now that you mention it, I really should have gone for 3 blood. 3 power and 7 health from the moose bug. I'd say skinkier with 3 blood. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. We did not get the good ones, but we did get this one. I do quite like this one. The sigil of unkillable from the cockroach. Now who is going to be... Never did ask you your name. Oh yeah. So Kiwi, did you already become a card? I don't quite remember. I know I became a card. Did we already make a Kiwi card, or did we only make a Dragon card? You don't think so? Do you want to become the unkillable 3? Yeah, we only got to make me, huh? Okay, do you want to become the unkillable 1 blood, 3 attack, 7 health card? I would like to get... That does sound like you! Alright, so this is going to be Kiwi. Waboosh. The unkillable Kiwi. One thing now remains. Plus I do like playing tanks. Nice. Must capture your visage. No! No! Please! Say cheese. Camembert! Edama! Limbo! No more Kiwi. Our mod has died. I'm sorry. Fresh blood. Perhaps yours will make it farther than the foot of the totem. Knock on wood. Oh yeah, a gift from the angler. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if... Hello? Ist da wer? Must be nothing. Sorry about that. Unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospector before I was given that chance. The hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. It seems a lowly stink bug has made its way in. But it is stealth, so it stands. Must be nothing like a proper stealth game NPC. Whoa-wee, Stoat! You got your hair done? Alright, we're here. Let me get up real quick, because I want to see... Oh, it did carry over! Very nice, look at this. We got a plant. What will we do with a drunken plant? I can't use that right now. Oh, damn it. Can I place it down somewhere? Place it here. Ooh, there's another one. Ooh, it's very full now. What is that? There's smoke. I do relish sniffing out your excess candles before a boss. Perhaps you will now enjoy it as much as I do. Nice, we got the smoke in our normal deck. And some teeth. Some teeth. Anything else? I don't think so. I do not think there is anything else we can really do right now. Except for the clock, maybe, but I don't recall what we have to do for the clock, so... Baboosh. You've plucked that from the oil painting. You must not like the cards that I deal you. Fine. Oh, what's going on? Oh, there we go. No, you may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on a tribe that you prefer. Okay. Let's go with this one. Pronghorn! A randomly chosen hoofed card. Did you wish for something else? Oh, no bug main option. Yeah. Sad. Right, who do we have here? Oh, an ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings, then gestured at them brusquely. Choose. I can't do it right now. I don't know why. Oh my god. Kiwi, are you seeing this? Kiwi, are you seeing this? You can have infinite squirrels. Why is that an option? Unkillable sigil will be marked upon all your squirrel creatures. That is so stupid. I love it. Fucking hell, just draw a I draw a squirrel. I draw a squirrel. I draw a squirrel. I draw a squirrel. Greetings. I would have also considered the triple blood depending on the deck. Yeah, but also... this squirrel is not going away. Okay, what are we gonna do? We also have... oh my god, Kiwi, we can play two of our cards. I think we can actually play all the cards on our hand immediately. Oh, this is so powerful. So we put the squirrel down. Yep, we can get it all on the board. We sacrifice the squirrel for the stoat. And get another squirrel from it. All four, including the squirrel, yes! Let me look at the pronghorn. Which we are not going to be able to kill, but it's also not going to be able to kill us. You sure? Yep, I am sure. And now I think I'm going to put down a squirrel. And maybe sacrifice the squirrel for a growl frog. So I can get a squirrel. And now that I killed two squirrels, I can put the stink bug in here. And lay down a squirrel. Oh, this is wonderful. Just right off the bat. How is anything even going to be able to beat that? Oh, that is a good point. Oh, that is... wow. Okay. Okay, let's see what we get from this. Okay, this one takes two blood, but we can just we're pretty safe over here. We can just keep doing this. Actually, we've already won. I didn't actually mean to already win. But there we go. First fight. First fight, first turn. Okay, what do we have here? We have... okay, we have the tribes again. Ooh, bugs. Can we get a beehive? Ooh, the inevitable maggot. They will lurch forth from your hand when your creatures are killed. That sounds gruesome. Give me. Nurgle approves. You never saw this? You want that? Ah. Too late now, Kiwi. Too late now. I saw something called Kaylee's Mod. Where the bones of the ancient woman creaked and groaned as she approached. With gently shaking hand, she placed her offerings before you. What, again? So quickly. More bug mainery for you, though, I see. Yep. Bughead? I'm still gonna continue on with the infinite squirrel, though, so... There wasn't really much of a point to this encounter. Bughead for bug main for future use. If we're ever even gonna use that at all. I can see a certain use for that. Okay, so we're gonna... The woman collected her pieces and shuffled off into the darkness. Speaking of a certain use, I'm actually gonna check something real quick. Nope, this is still the same. Damn it. We're gonna have to wait for the next time we die, I think. Okay, so that's gonna give us more cards, and this is gonna give us the Trapper. With the infinite squirrel strategy, we might be able to get some overkill damage out. That could be useful. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see how much overkill damage we can get from this. Obviously we got the infinite squirrel. We actually can't get our full hand out this time. Okay, we got 2 coyotes coming up. Which both of these are going to kill... No, actually none of these are going to kill the stoat. And the stoat is going to kill them. So I'm going to place the squirrel down. And I'm going to sacrifice the squirrel to place a stoat down and get a squirrel. Bad play? Yeah, shut it. No one asked you. Literally no one ever asks you. Let's see. Oh no! Oh yeah, it didn't attack. Okay, so I'm probably gonna want another squirrel so I can play the wolf. Yeah, so I'm gonna play the wolf. And I'm actually gonna keep the wolf here, I think, aren't I? Actually... Yeah, no, this coyote's gonna die and the other coyote is also gonna die, so... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put the wolf to kill the coyote. So, gonna kill 2 squirrels to get 2 squirrels. And put the wolf there. Now we have 3 of these. And we can still put the squirrels down because sure, why the heck not, I guess. We're not losing them anyways. So, yeah. Oh no, not my squirrel, which I got me a squirrel. Corpses are in no short supply. Okay, that just automatically played itself. That's interesting. So if something dies, the corpse maggots just play it themselves. Weird. But I kinda like it. Because it's overpowered. Okay, so we have the stink bug. We have more than enough bones for that. But now the squirrel is taking up that spot, so yeah. I feel like we might not get as much overkill damage as I wanted to. Let's see if we can get something that costs blood. Only 1 blood. But sure. Yeah, that got us the squirrel back. There's not really much else we can do here, so... Yeah, field's full! Yeah, that wasn't quite as much overkill damage as I wanted to. But it should be a little bit. My pelts are clean. I would hope so. A free one. Alright, how many are these? That is exactly 6, damn it. If I had just gotten one more. Okay, but that means we can get a wolf pelt and a rabbit pelt. Sure. Let's grab those. Thanks for your patronage. Quick. Alright. Go. Alright, so which direction are we gonna go? Are we gonna grab some more items? We don't need more items. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. We are definitely gonna go this way. Let's see, I hope everyone's still having fun here. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of a group of survivors. We have not food, one said. But perhaps one of your creatures will join us, enhance its power, said another. Sure. Nope. Bullfrog. Let's see, Let me see what that does again real quick. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing this sigil in your hand is automatically placed in its place. Whew. Yeah. You know what? Let's make some stronger corpse maggots. The fire warmed the weary corpse maggots and enhanced their power. We suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your corpse maggots in tow, you retreated into the woods. Alright, next battle. I like my infinite squirrels. Oh no, your birds are moving. How evil. What will I do to combat that? Oh, good point. Well, I guess I can always place a squirrel down. To at least take the first hit. Actually, the squirrel can't take any hits. Ah, well. At least it's already on the field, I guess. Alright. So we got that. Yeah, we're probably gonna need... Sure, let's get another squirrel for the pronghorn. And now we're gonna get that pronghorn in here. Sacrifice the squirrel and the squirrel so we can get a squirrel. And a squirrel. And yeah, start out here. He's gonna attack that one, then he's gonna attack the other one. And a squirrel. Yes. So many squirrels to get. So little squirrels to squirrel. And a squirrel. And a squirrel. And a squirrel. And a squirrel. Oh wow, we are not doing well. Oh. The pronghorn's next attack is gonna take out both of the sparrows though, I think. Well, actually just one of them, but still, it's gonna hurt both of them. Okay, we got 2 squirrels and nothing to spend them on. Let's get something to spend our squirrels on. I did not say let's get a wolf pelt. That is not very useful for me right now. I guess I can put the squirrels down. Sure. Let's do that, I guess. I guess at least it keeps the pronghorn in that one spot. Yeah, so now it's still gonna attack the sparrow. Actually, no, it isn't. Oh, no. Did I just lose? Oh no, I didn't lose yet. Good. All right, give me one of these. I want something good. Stink bug. I mean, actually, I can't even play that. Damn it. These cards are real shit. Fine. Generic thief, welcome. I hope you've had a wonderful. Oh, you came in. Yeah, sorry. Should have warned you. Yeah. Sorry about that. Hi. I hope, other than that, your day has been good. I hope you've had a wonderful day. Look, do have a wonderful day, and I hope you will have a wonderful time at my stream. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I hope you're awake now. How are you doing, by the way? I'm popping in before going back to work. Got about 10 minutes. Nice. I hope you're doing well. I'm so sorry. You can keep your earlobes in exchange for that. Okay, I can do nothing. So, how's your day been? What a nice view to start off with, indeed. I'm doing decent, been on my lunch break. I hope you brought lots of appetite. Oh, this is getting kind of laggy. Oh. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing at least decent. I assume you were doing better than decent before you came. What do you mean? That site just raises appetite. Yeah, you're right. A bullfrog. You have me here. I surrender. I do have you here. I do. Wait, no, I don't. Or do I? You know what? Fine. I'm gonna take that olive branch. I was doing better than decent before my lunch. Burnt my finger a bit. Oh dear. Why? Now why'd you go and do that? What are you having for lunch, by the way? I hope it tastes well. It tastes nice. Can I have a bite? Believe it or not, you're not the first here to lose an eye here. Isn't much fun if you're offline. Perhaps you'd like to replace it. Nah, I'm good. So we have this one, which has a strangely has a very long iris. This one, which I can't see the other side of. This one, which is just normal. A bunch of these are just normal. Then there's the snitch from Harry Potter, and then there's this one. This one's red on this side. So is this one, actually. I wonder which one tastes the best. This one looks like it's already already going a little bad. This one looks green, brown. We have a brown here, a blue, very small blue, but also kind of weird. This one's definitely a blue color. The one bottom left is juicy in your opinion. Yeah, it does. Take the glowing one. The glowing one? Huh? What glowing one? I don't know what you're talking. Why? Oh, you mean this one? Why would I take this one? I don't get it. Why would I take the glowing one? That's absurd. Glowing one looks like it'd mess up my guts. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'd rather not eat that. Fair. Cuckoo clock. Find salvation in cuckoo clock. Better. Regardless, the choice is final. Okay. Let's have a quick look around, why don't we? Alright, we got some nice symbols in there as well. Ooh, what is this? Splush and 1. And up here we have... Alright, we gotta move this one. How do I move these? How do I move these? Seriously, how do I move these? Huh? Kiwi, how do I move these? Kiwi. Oh, there we go. I found it. Thank you, Kiwi. You moved them with the buttons. You had a stromboli, and you can take a bite if you'd like. Oh, thank you very much. Taking a bite of the thief's stromboli. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you. I don't know you anything, do I? I'm kidding. Whoa, it's glowy. I'd rather go away from that. Yeah, I'm just gonna look around real quick. What else we have here? We have. Do we have? Did anything change here? Whoa! Down here. Whoa! All right, fine. I'm gonna take it. Yeah, thank you, Standard Wolf. Take the film roll before he sees it. No! What are you doing over there? Turn to face me. What are you up to over there? Reborn Hope. Interesting. Whoa-wee! There's something else I could do with the clock, because there's something up here as well. I don't quite recall what I'm supposed to put it to for that, though. And for that, I think I would have to lose in a specific battle, unless I were to somehow find out the number beforehand. All right, we're here. With buttons. Oh wait, Ivory said it. Thank you, Ivory. Actually, I'm so sorry. But yeah, thank you, Thief, for letting me take a bite of your stromboli. Okay, what is this? Is this where I go to vote? Lul. Show me some exquisite pelts. I only got okay pelts. I wondered if you'd ever noticed. Hair pelts. Ah yes, rabbit pelt. Grizzly. A great white, huh? Now that could be interesting. Field mice. Oh, what's this? What does this do? Card counter. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go with the great white. Oh yeah, we have two. Let's go with... What about the beehive, though? What about the beehive? No, I'm gonna go with this. You have tentacle option, you didn't take it yet? Means its strength is equal to the number of cards in your hand, which for you is pretty good. Yeah. I knew it had something to do with cards. Because you return squirrels to hand. Screw the beehive, not literally. You have Kraken. But beehive. I already regret my decision. Oh wow! A turkey vulture with the ability that if I sacrifice it, I get 4 bones instead of just 1. That is going to be so useful for this 8-bone purchase. A pronghorn that gets stronger, a mantis that gives you a bunny. Okay. An adder that spawns ants. These are some weird ass... That's the image of a rattlesnake, a snake with a removable snake. Nice, you're alright. River Snapper, which gives 3 blood and costs 2. A Flying Alpha. I think I'm going to go with the infinitely usable beehive. Or am I? These are some interesting options. Beehive you can sacrifice over and over. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna go with that. Ah, but the turkey vulture, you know? Emergency danger noodle bifurcation maneuver. Ah, yes. You have my gratitude. Gonna free up one of my ears. And oh, I think we are. Oh, that's a bit of a reverse situation, isn't it? Oh wait, no, that's the wood carver. Okay, okay. She moved with certain vigor in spite of her considerable age. Level that just rolls off the tongue. Yeah, the emergency danger noodle bifurcation maneuver. Ooh, spawns ants, snake. Well, I mean, I'm never gonna use anything other than the squirrel one, so might as well get another snake head. It looks pretty. Wow. I don't think I can have two at ant spawning insect head could be good if you get an ant deck. Oh, that's good. That's true. Guys are offering a new pack. But I don't think I can have more than one totem at any time. We looked up again. The ancient woman had vanished. Sadly, no. Yes. Much sad. Look at my guy, though. My character looks very cool. Oh, I got a smoke. I wonder what happens with the smoke now that I got the smoke as a normal cut. Oh, would you look at that? It is a greater smoke. It has 4 bones, has 3 health, and 1 attack. Smoke, it is great indeed. Yes, Marlboro. I wonder, you know, knowing how someone else in this game looks like, I wonder if this is actually trees or if that might just be that character. Well, I gotta get back. Have fun with your beehives. Oh, I will have fun with my hives. See you, thief. I hope you have a good one. Oh yeah, by the way, check out Generic Thief while you're at it. Generic Thief. He also streams sometimes, I think. Haven't seen him stream in a while, but he also has a channel. And you'll go to sleep now, night. All right. Thank you for stopping by, Ivory. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful day. Discord is back up again, I think. So just before you go, I'm just gonna do the Discord command real quick. If you want to stop by there, feel free to do that. Have a good one. Have a good night. Sleep well. Rest well. And I hope you will continue to do well. See ya! Chill mist closing around you. You are not alone. A figure emerged from the fog. With them gone, it's just you and B now. Stand in the way of me, gold! Me darn! Wait, me, I'm also here. Just you and B, boy. Squirrel is equal, I ought to think. How has it been? It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of the stone. It has been in the paper of a card. I see that. And I have, of course, wow, it's so quick, set up a way to reset once more. Go on. Our player friend, yeah. They already hold the key. Yep, sure do. Pronghorn, Stoat, the key, Squirrel, Greater Smoke. Okay, so what do we have here? We're gonna come up against the pack mule and the coyote. Obviously we're gonna want to kill the pack mule as soon as we can. And we have infinite squirrels. We could play the stunted wolf, but we could also play the pronghorn. And I think I myself quite like the idea of using the pronghorn. Or do I? Yes, I do. And actually, we don't even need to sacrifice using anything else for that, because we can just place the squirrel down, sacrifice both of them for the pronghorn, put the pronghorn over here, because we are getting back our squirrel, and now that we have gotten our squirrel back, we can put the squirrel here, sacrifice the squirrel for the stoat. What does the stunt wolf do anyways? Not a lot. Put the stoat here, I guess. Then, I didn't do that very wisely, but then we can place the squirrel back down. And now that we have the squirrel back down there, we can sacrifice the squirrel to get a stunted wolf. We have a lot of bones, but nothing to bone them, to use them in. On. Jesus fucking Christ. How has it been? It has been pretty beautiful. We might be winning this too quickly. That could be a problem. Oh yeah, right. We should probably maybe get some of these. Some corpse maggots. That's always useful. Oh. Right, Coyote is dead. Oh, we already ended phase 1. We might be too fast. There's gold on them cards. Oh, okay. I guess you didn't mind. Oh, we got corpse maggots instead. Interesting. That's very interesting. Oh no, not my boulder. I was gonna eat that. Gold. I strike gold. Alright, let's see. How about another squirrel? I do think we need some more things to fill our field up with, because we're just not using enough space. I do feel at a certain point the game gives you some of the more broken things more easily, maybe, because just so you can get to the end quicker. But maybe that's intentional. Chalky, hey there, hello Chalky. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Dark Monsters Waste of Tomorrow. I am your gracious host, Reika Motivier. I have an ancient entity named the Mother of Darkness trapped in my necklace. I am in unimaginable pain. And yeah, we are playing Inscryption. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope you continue to have a wonderful day, and I hope you will have a wonderful time at my stream. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, how are you doing? Let's see, we got 2 squirrels. Yeah, but yeah, do you know this game? Essentially, well, I'll let you answer that first before I start explaining it. So, we got a beehive. And an infinitely... We can just sacrifice everything over and over. It's... Oh my lord. This game is so sad you never saw the maggots. Just finished my playthrough. Really good. Yeah, it is. It is quite a nice game. It is quite fun. I quite enjoy it. I mean, I quite enjoy it. I watched playthroughs of it before. And I have been having a good time. I just have nothing to spend these bones on. It's great just how broken this is. I really want to kill the pack mule though. Oh no, not my beehive. Oh, I got a bee. Wait, we could have had infinite bees because every time we stab the beehive, we get a bee out of it. Oh my lord. I did not even use that to its full potential. You just finished my playthrough really good. Yeah, I'm really glad you enjoyed it, by the way. How did it go? Did it go well? Did you have fun? Did you like the endings? Don't spoil anything, by the way. but you can talk about if you liked it. Squirrel B. Squirrel. Let's get another one of these. So you found the stunted wolf. I have seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste. Stink bug. Alright, let's see. We got stink bug here. I ain't sure. Might as well use that on something. We are not gonna kill that mule, huh? Which is actually not gonna be very good, because that would mean... Oh, yeah, we actually haven't won yet, so that's good. That might give us another chance to kill the mule. If I can get a mantis or something out of this. No, great white. Not exactly what I need. Yeah, Can I... Oh no, there's nothing that can be hooked. Damn it. Well, we didn't get to open up the pack mule, I guess. That's actually not good, but sure. But yeah, I'm glad you had fun with it. We're going up against the prospector. We are on our... Is it the third or the fourth run? I don't quite know right now. Need a light. Oh, no pack opening, yep. Our friend the Lucky Carter is very disappointed, I'm sure. Ooh, what do we have here? A reward. Is it another eye? I've always wanted a third eye. Oh, it's just some strange lava. It's a largely unimpressive specimen. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed. But do you have the heart to try? Yes, I do. Oh, I didn't mean to take that. I meant to look at the other one. Well, after the harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. I sure did. Well, you better have the heart now. Let me think. Alright, real quick, I gotta get my charging cable for my tablet. Because my tablet is at 8%, and I really do not want that I'm going to shut down in 30 seconds situation that it always does. So just real quick, I'm just gonna get the charging cable real quick, just a second. Alright, I have returned. Told you it wouldn't be long. Alright, let's see. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. Alright. Oh, these are quite some wetlands to behold. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. That's an emote if I've ever seen one. Oh, there we go. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke. Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours. In a raspy voice. Damn it. That was not very raspy. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again. But first, you will choose a trial. The trial of bones. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. The trial of blood. 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. The trial of health. 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. I'm going to go with this one. I think. Or am I? Sure, let's go with this one. Let the trail of blood begin. I wish you luck. 1 from the child 13. 1 from the stunted wolf. 2 from the wolf. You have passed the trial. The beast revealed itself. It was Rat King, River Otter, Cat, but with maggot effect, which is actually not that great because it doesn't cost that much anyway. So, a Stinky Otter. I would like a Rat King actually. I would quite like this Rat King. I've gained an aversion to otters. I'm going to take this Rat King. The inhabited Rat King. Joined your menagerie. He's the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Oh no, you can't use that. Yes, I can. Whoa. I kind of like how it looks on the table there. I'll take a screenshot of that. Alright, I think I'm gonna use this. I am serious. You cannot use that. There's no possible use for it. I'll place it on that shelf over there for now. My advice, avoid it. Alright, what do we have here? We have a bullfrog, we have a toad. We can play everything again. No, we can't actually. We have to make a choice which one we're not gonna play. So the more cards are on the field, so this one's an obvious choice, I feel. Yeah, it's not gonna get attacked by the bees either way. Oh, but alright, we're gonna place down the bullfrog. Place it down here. And now we're gonna place down another squirrel. You know, what am I talking about? The one that I'm not gonna play is gonna be the squirrel, isn't it? Anyways, we're gonna put this down. Right there. To get another squirrel. And, wow, it has... Oh, it has only 2 damage. Because the ground fur doesn't count, huh? Well, either way, I'm gonna be able to put... Oh, wait, is it the less cards are on the deck? Oh no, it lessens. Oh, that is good. I did not know that. So this one's actually only really good when you have only this one. That kind of sucks. Ah, well. Very specific usage. I feel like maybe I shouldn't have picked that one up. But yeah, I hope everyone's still having a good time here. Let's see. We got a squirrel, and we're gonna get another card. We can get a great white. We can't get it right now, but we're gonna be able to eventually. We're gonna kill a bee. We're gonna kill another bee. We're gonna assure that empty space. But that mantis is actually gonna. Ooh. Okay, okay. So I think we're gonna need something that isn't. Oh yeah, that's much better. How dare you kill bees when they should be your friends? You're right. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put a squirrel down. And I'm going to sacrifice. You know what? No. No, this is fine. For now. Oh wait, I already won. Huh. Oh, you look at that. I didn't even think about that. How dare you kill bees when they should be your friends? Yeah. I'm sorry. The regal ant queen. She births a new one. A new one once played. Ant. Bah, whatever. The adept kingfisher. A slippery hunter. Dives and... I don't recall making that one. I wonder which one we are going to go for then. Represented by two... Alright, let's see. Do we have any dupes yet? I want to see if we have dupes. If we have dupes, then we can have fun. You found yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through a thick cloud of spores. Yes? What's going on here? And what's that triangle up there? We are the mycologists, yes? Yes. And we are performing our experiments far from... We are not welcome elsewhere. We will experiment on your flock, yes? We will need two of the same creatures. One for each of us. Oh dear, you don't. You have no duplicate cards. Take one of ours. We will use it next time. Beehive. Did I do that? That seems rather useless. None of these have any considerable damage output, so... Oh. I guess we're going with this one. You can actually sort of see the outlines of his face. Squirrel, whoopum. Corpse maggot, child 13. Alright, what do we have here? A worker ant, a ringworm, and a worker ant. We're gonna want to kill one of the ants as quickly as we can. So, Well, the beehive would have actually been rather good, wouldn't it? Oh, well. Well, we can play the beehive and child 13 immediately. We are automatically going to play the maggots as soon as we sacrifice the squirrel. Wait, actually no. I think it needs to be killed in combat, so... we're gonna fill the field, I think. And we're gonna allow one of them to die. Yeah, we're gonna allow one of the squirrels to die. So that can spawn the maggots in. First I'm gonna make the beehive, I think, or the child. I'm not sure. Maybe the child. Yes, let's go with the child. Sacrifice the squirrel for the child. Then we put the child over here. Then we put the squirrel down. And sacrifice the squirrel for the beehive. Where am I going to put that? Doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna put it here, actually. Yeah, I just realized we can't actually kill any of that. So yeah, that. And then we're gonna put the squirrel here. We can't actually deal any damage this round yet, this turn yet. Let's see, we got the worker ant, the ringworm, and the worker ant. We lost that one, which means we now have the corpse maggots there. Yep, there we go. Ooh, not a good start. Okay. I'm gonna draw one of these because we have way more than enough things we can sacrifice. Like, for example, child 13. Oh, I wonder what happens when I sacrifice child 13. Oh, would you look at that? Child 13 suddenly starts flying and dealing damage. How strange. Okay, so I dealt that. Yep. Don't even need the squirrel. My arm. Stretch that out. And we got the bee here. Okay, the mantis killed that. Alright. Sure. Squirrel, bee. Well, yeah, we got more than enough stuff here. Salutations. We also technically have a little bee farm with a beehive there. Now let's see, we can definitely play him. Yeah, let's just do that. I can't really sacrifice anything right now. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Ringworm's dead. Mantis is about to kill the tentacle. And I'm going to eat this chip. Because I only know how to be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie. Let's see, my only skills, yes. Says so on my resume. I can put a bee down, a squirrel, and sacrifice everything for a great white. Except for the beehive. And stabbing it would give me another bee, I feel. So, sure, let's do that. I'm gonna place a bee down here. Which actually the beehive is probably gonna die next turn. So getting an extra bee out of that is probably not a bad idea. Did I not get one? Huh. Weird. Well, either way, Let's see here. Oh, I could actually just put it here. He says, "Death take me." Did he say that before? Interesting. Yeah, I can put the squirrel here to take that hit though. And yeah. Where's my controller? There we go. You would think that I would have grown wise since yesterday and actually gotten some water up here. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, let's just draw from this again. A bullfrog. Yeah, we can just play this immediately. We can play the bullfrog anywhere we gosh darn want. Like, for example, anywhere we gosh darn want. And we can play the squirrel over here to protect ourselves briefly. And yeah. Can we sort these? Yes. Yes? Oh, okay. I don't know why it's still lagging. A little confused about that, but sure. Yeah, we're not gonna need another squirrel. You took the villain role. What was his voice? Is that correct? My plan nears its moment of truth. But you must defeat him first. Yep, sure do. Okay, so we can place down another squirrel. We really don't need to though. We're gonna play the stunted wolf over here. Are you sure? Yes, I am. Am I evil? Yes, I am. Am I evil? I am man. Yes, I am. I'm not going to sing any further because then I'm going to get copyright struck. Pronghorn. Pronghorn. Pronghorn? Nah. Wronghorn. And there goes the gonghorn. We have beaten this battle. Well, hey. Hello? Okay. Nobody there. Must have been my imagination. Let's see. I keep forgetting what the X marks the spot thing is. I'm just gonna go over here. We got Lewis, Skink, no Kiwi, just Lewis. Well, Lewis is kind of lame. Skink, Kingfisher. Let me re-roll that. Kingfisher, Adder. Ah, the elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. Yeah, no you. No Dracon again yet either. I think I'm gonna want the adder. Let's see. You came upon the old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. I mean, I guess. Still gonna use the squirrel one though. I don't think I can... Yeah, no, I can't use 2. So yeah, infinite squirrel it is. I'm sorry, it's just... Nothing can really beat that. Grey-haired woman silently collected her carvings and left. No kiwi. Stump. Stump. What if stumps were real? Bullfrog. Squirrel. That. What's coming up? 2 bullfrogs. Whoa, are we gonna get some bullfrog and bullfrog action? I'm gonna place down a squirrel. And we can play 2 of these. I'm actually only gonna play 1 of these, funnily enough. I'm gonna play it right there. It's getting quite laggy. Yeah, the moth bases are free, I think, is what it's based on. And I guess it doesn't count stumps and the like, so interesting. I think maybe after this battle I might call it quits. Because it is not quite as high energy as it should be. Sure, let's draw another one of those. Now, bullfrog, where's the stump? Oh, no, I forgot that I don't have a defense line there. Oh dear. Alrighty then. Yeah. I'm just not as energetic today, I guess. Right, and we can now... Don't get ahead of yourself, you need to draw a card first. You are absolutely correct. My dear Mr. Cabin Master. Squirrel! Squirrel! Wolf! Wolf is going to go here. And now imagine if I played a squirrel! Oh, actually. Maybe even a squirrel and a squirrel. So that now I could play this. And then I would simply get another squirrel back as always. I would put it here. I don't know what that means. But now I could place down a squirrel. Now that I've placed down the squirrel, I could place down a bullfrog in place of the squirrel, which I killed, which obviously gives me a squirrel. That's just how that works. It's druid rules in here. You eat its heart, you gain its power. I've also been wanting to try out if I can play Skyrim again on my PC now that I've properly cleaned it and everything. After it kind of did a bit of an oopsie last couple days. Well, I can place down a beehive, I guess. Which I should probably put where the bullfrog is. Just so the bullfrog doesn't kill it immediately. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Let's see here. I think we still got this. Yeah, we got this. Oh, I'm getting also getting a slight headache from staring at the screen while it's lagging so much. So after this battle might be a good time to stop. Oh, right, Rattler. That's that Katie? No, B. Alright. So I think I'm going to grab another one of these. Got a pronghorn here, which means that I think I'm going to place down a squirrel and a squirrel. And I'm going to place down a pronghorn. I mean, it doesn't really matter where. I can just place it anywhere, pretty much. Actually, this place might be better. And now I'll just place this bee here to get some flying damage in and guard against the first hit. Alright. So pronghorn's gonna do that. That was actually not the best place I could have put those. That. Uh-huh. Okay, I got another bee. The adder killed that tentacle. Let's see, can we get something really strong? No, that's just corpse maggots. I guess I'm gonna put another protective field down, I guess. Well, I guess this bee is gonna kill that bullfrog, but then it's gonna get killed by that, so that was actually really stupid. I'm gonna put the squirrel down here. I could also just play the corpse maggots normally, but like, that'd be a bit of a waste, wouldn't it? Yeah, I can just get it for free anyway, so... I can steal his adder. Got a squirrel in the bottle here. Eh. Should be fine. Another bee's gonna be killed by the adder, sadly. Really not the best move I could have made. Oh no, I was hoping. Well, actually, well, I was about to say I was hoping the adder would kill it, but the adder did kill it, just not the one that I thought of. This is taking forever. Okay, so I can get a rat king to get more bones. I don't need more bones. Let's place some squirrels down, I guess. Let's see. We can place some squirrels down. I can sacrifice some squirrels to get a rat king. The rat king which actually has the capabilities to kill an adder, which is good, so I'm gonna use it for that. Oh, that also gave me a rabbit. Yeah, sure, I guess I got a rabbit. I was gonna place some more squirrels down. Yeah. And I guess we're just gonna wait it out. It's just kind of a battle of attrition at this point. Battle of attrition, we, I dare say, are quite likely to win. So I'm kind of surprised that our good old cabin master hasn't given us his olive branch yet. So we got a rabbit, a squirrel, and a squirrel. Okay, can you give me something good? Could you what does it even do? I do not understand it. All right. So, okay, we got the corpse maggots on the field. Got some more squirrels, which we can use. So, I guess we're gonna use some squirrels. Wapoosh. Gonna get some squirrels back. This is very laggy. I mean, not very laggy, but it's like laggy enough that I would prefer it not to be laggy like that. So this one has 2. I don't really understand what the meaning of any of this is. Alright, and we're gonna put down another squirrel. We're gonna sort our coins again, just so we don't have such a mess over there. Yeah, we're getting there. It's a battle of attrition, alright. Let's see. Alright. Knocks the 3 egg. Oh, welcome, maybe. How have you been doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope you'll continue to have a wonderful day, and I hope you will have a wonderful time at my stream. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. How are you doing? I got so many fucking squirrels. A lucky draw. Is it? Yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Masterful play. Is it really though, Mr. Stinkbug? Is it really though? This is quite the battle of attrition. Yeah, you come at a strange time actually, because I actually said I was gonna end the stream after this battle. There's not really too much going on. You know what? You know what? I can go on a little longer. Maybe to the boss. Let's do one of the trials, why don't we? Either way, we're gonna have a new card, so... Or we're gonna have nothing, I guess. Recipe voice again. Do what you feel you want to do. Alright, I will do what I feel I want to do. The Trial of Health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to piss. This time it was intentional. The Trial of Wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. The Trial of Kin. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin to pass. Three of them have to have sigils. I'm gonna go with this. Come on, are we gonna get... Let the trial of kin begin. Oh no. Oh no. Rat King, Bell Tentacle, and Beehive. Failure. The creature whispered as it just faded into the blackness. No! We got nothing. But yeah, you know, I can go for the boss. I can at least go for the boss. Let's see. This. Who turned me into milk? It was... Let me see real quick, actually, because I don't actually have that in my mind right now. I do have it on my Twitter profile, on my pinned post, which is my little gallery, my little hall of fame of people who have made art for me. The mud tugged hard of your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. Yeah, sure does. Depending on how depending on if I get my motivation back, we might also go for longer. But like, with the current rate, the motivation has been going. So that was Kikero, which is twitter.com/possumchan. So let me just twitter.com. No, don't do this to me, please. twitter.com/possumchan. That should lead you there, I think. But yeah, that's the person who made me into milk. I mean, technically, it's just a sticker at the side of the milk that's saying that I'm missing, and not me actually being milk, but I'm milky enough to call myself a milky boy. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. Was there any context to it? None at all. Literally just said, They literally just said, yo, if you post your PNG below this, I'm gonna, if you comment under this, I'm gonna draw your profile picture, but weird. And I said something below it, I think. And then they made one of me. Very surprising. I completely forgot about it at that point. And yeah, they just made one of me, and I was really happy about it. And then I asked them to. Then I actually asked them to do a watermark version, because I can't always because I can't put the credit in my Twitter profile, because that doesn't fit from with a space. And since I know not everyone is gonna go onto my pinned, I wanted to ask them for a watermarked version, and they said no credit needed. And I said I'm still gonna credit them, and then they followed me. And yeah, a huge man approached. Go fish. Wow. Nice. Yeah. It is indeed. Wow, amazing. Squirrel. Stoat. Rat King. Wolf. Ooh, that's a lot of guys. And you know what? I can play all of them again, because I have this wonderful greater smoke here, which means I can play the wolf. Oh, actually, I cannot play all of them. I guess I'm gonna put the wolf here. I don't remember what's coming up there. Yeah, but I can at least play the stoat instead as well. That was what that was the word that I was looking for. But yeah, very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. So the stoat's just going here, I guess. And we can still put a squirrel down as an additional shield in case we need it. And that is all we can do this turn. Let's see here. Oh, there's a fish! Nice. Slosh, slosh. Kingfisher, stoat, wolf. Style fish. Hot chilies. Oh no, don't take my wolf. Don't take my wolf, please. Alright, we got another squirrel, which means we're going to place down a squirrel. And then, when we've placed down the fish, easy choose. Oh no, don't take my squirrel, please. I need my squirrel so I can cat king. Wow, we're gonna get back a squirrel. Oh yeah, we have a lovely totem that means that whenever a squirrel dies, it returns to our hand. So we just have infinite squirrels, which is wonderful. Oh, now we have a rabbit as well. Take a new fish. Easy. Oh no, don't take my rat king. How about instead of my rat king, you take my rabbit? It is very OP. But OP is like fresh shoes. Oh no, god damn it! Ah, everything is breaking apart. Come on, don't fall down here. Ah, I'm sorry. OP is relative. OP is this game's middle name. Everything is OP in this game. Well, not everything, but there are so many OP things you can do. I mean, even if you don't use any of the other exploitable features, just the death cards alone. Oh yeah, that does remind me. Did you play this game? I think you did, right? I'm not quite sure. Right, we got to the first phase. I hope we didn't do it too fast. Go fish. No, we did not do it too fast. I guess probably because we already beat him once. We still have his hook, by the way. Right, squirrel. Yeah, let's just get another one of these. Oh, a great white. Oh yeah, we're gonna get a lot of great whites on here, huh? Yeah, we can't really play anything right now, so... He didn't even take our rabbit. He just let it be. Go fish. More like, go, fish! I choose you! Yeah, they gonna die. We've seen a full playthrough of it together with some post-game content. I see. Post-game content? Oh, is that Casey's mod? I haven't really looked into Casey's mod. I don't know anything about that one. I just saw it on the Steam page. I haven't looked into that. That's gonna be interesting. I do want to look into that after I'm done with this. I haven't seen anything about that yet. That's actually an unspoiled part of the game. Actually, something to look forward to. We got the great white here, the squirrel. We got the rabbit. Yeah, we can just get the great white. But should we? No, we should not get one great white to combat 3 great whites. How about instead of that, we get a pronghorn? That sounds a lot better. Or does it? I'm not sure actually. Well, the pronghorn's gonna die either way, so... I might as well. Yes. I'm going to look into Casey's mod eventually, after I'm done with the main game. It was really a spur of a moment decision to go, oh no, that was really bad. There you replay the run without the story. Interesting. I don't quite know what you mean by that, but that sounds interesting. But I would not play it before you beat the game. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I already know everything about it because I have already watched about the normal game, I mean. Because I already watched a bunch of playthroughs of it. Actually, no, I did watch Cheer of Grace's playthrough. Very fun guy. Would recommend. He swears a lot. He swears very British. Has that lovely British vulgarity. Very wonderful. He yells a lot. Actually, I think I shouted him out yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, you were here yesterday, weren't you? I completely forgot about that. So, we got the squirrel here. Oh, not what I meant to do. What just happened? I think you did shout him out, yes. Well, let's see. We meet again. Yes, we do. I think I'm gonna get my squirrel in the bottle actually. I'm gonna put it here. Gonna put another one here. Gonna put another one here. Gonna put the great white somewhere in here. Oh dear, yep. Now the scrollception is gonna happen again. We're gonna have to wait for that every time I do that. Alright, a great white, and then a stunted wolf. At least we have a full wall again. Oh dear, no, that was not what I meant to do. What I meant to do was play a squirrel. Good thing it lets me take that back. Then play the stunted wolf. Yes, put the stunted wolf right there. Then put a squirrel here. So it can just die. Do you see how many bones we have? We have nothing to spend these on. I feel like I'm playing Crusader Kings and playing tall. With a tribal government. Oh dear, we already won. So many resources and nothing to spend them on. I did, yeah. Their lives are restored. Speaking of... Oh, what's this? Choose carefully. Haven't even used the hook yet. Aye there, Dose! That filthy feral hog. It becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. The amorphous amoeba. Its sigils are ever-changing. I like the amoeba, it sounds nice. The holy mantis god, a perfect incarnation of terror. Fuck. Oh, don't do this to me, game. Don't make me choose between an amoeba and a mantis god. What does this do again? A card bearing the sigils played. Champs created in each empty adjacent space. Alright. Ooh, mantis god or amoeba. These are some tough choices. Mantis god. I'm sorry, amoeba. One day. I don't remember if I got amoeba in this part, but I like it. Yeah, I don't think you did. But mantis god, though, yeah. Like, mantis god on its own is very good. But it's the effect that's the best thing. Moving past the pond, she took a deep breath of fresh air and continued on. Because if we were not to make it... oh yes, I know. The relief of the fresh air quickly gave way to the to a bone-shaking chill. You guessed that the path ahead as the snow increasingly obscured it. You had climbed to the snow line. Okay, but I'm gonna look around a little. I'm gonna see. Sadly, there's still jizz on this. Do you have anything to say? Keep sealed. I mean, second.
Brain is unavailable. Even after all these years. What do you want? I have very little to live for these days. Could it be you have the master's eye? What does this mean?
Yeah. Is that even audible like that?
What does this mean? Master can see me.
Oh, my glass is empty. Would you look at that?
Bragging fishes, because can you see me? Can you see me? Work, it is done. The master is ready. All the end must be close now. Your Margarificus is free. It must be close. Work.
Watching the angler loose, now that suits my pain. I'm gonna fill up my glass again real quick.
That suits my pain. And I would rather of mine, that fisherman.
Rick's is ASMR. Yeah, we're an ASMR channel now. I mean, it is art, but wow.
You're interested in this time, but I will have another chance. Oh, I see you have a little something special up your sleeve. Dear Lord, unbelievable. We'll just make a hold on the camera of it. Hey, I just hated him. You look at the challenge.
No. Chelsea. Just imagine. Hi, Chozo. What an entrance. You're pressing X to doubt big time. Chozo came here for the quality content. He came here to notify me on Steam and call me a nerd. I just I hope you're having a. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope you'll continue to have a wonderful day. I hope you'll have a wonderful time on my stream. How are you doing?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm guessing you guys didn't like my ASMR. Google's how long does it take away to turn green in a jar? Oh, you think that's mayo? That's cute, maybe. All you need is an opportunity to use it. But yeah, how are you doing, Jozo? All you need... Oh yeah. I have seen challengers. You know what I mean, Zone Smug. What? Where did you get that? That's his nickname, Mayo. Huh. I did not know that he had a Twitch channel. I've seen challengers touch his legendary Zone Mayo.
But only if we are able to defeat him. Defeat him once more. That should do it. He has no idea what you have up your sleeve.
Zone Mayo squared. Oh no. Fair enough, about ready to quit my job, but the stream train's still chugging along. Yourself? I am doing pretty well, I think. I'm existing.
Oh, the agony. Yes, I see that you have a little something.
Oh yeah, sure. I have. Oh, I have something special up my sleeve. Hi there. Yeah, I am. I'm doing fair enough as well. I'm existing. I'm nothing special really. Just kind of existing. Oh, what is that? Would you look at that? Is that kiwis? Kiwi, look, it's yours. Woohoo! Yeah. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, welcome, Kiwi. About ready to quit your job. That doesn't sound very good. Hi, what's up? What happened? You can be free to talk about it. We have no rules yet. Please don't spam my chat with things that don't belong in chats. But yeah, what happened? Feel free to talk about it. Welcome, Kiwi. Well, thank you. Oh, I mean, did I say Kiwi? I meant Shozo. I'm so sorry. I haven't even drank that much yet. Maybe I should. Let's see. Are we gonna go into the cave or there? Well, either way, we're going to get a card. So drink just so you have an excuse for your mistakes, huh? More like make mistakes so I can have an excuse to drink, am I? Okay, no. I'm so sorry. Elk. Turkey vulture. The pernicious vulture. A tyrant of the skies. Neither sounds good. Oh, corpse maggots. We can fuse the corpse maggots. Ah, we can fuse the corpse maggots. Yes. Ja, we can. Not convinced of these. Ooh. Yeah. Now we have this. Now that we have this, we can go further. We can go further into the pale guy. That is not the pale guy. You came upon the old wood carver, who fixed her intense gaze upon you. After an overlong moment of silence, she moved to offer her carvings. The corpse or the maggots. Ooh, pronghorn. Ah, finally. Ah, let's get the last head. We're still just gonna use our infinite scrolls though. You can't really beat infinite scrolls. Without another word, the woodcarver was gone. Yeah. Now that we have this, I should really... Where did this Testament of Sherlock Holmes accent come from? You see, that one was even worse. I can't even remember that one. You see, Mr. Holmes, we are the only geniuses around here. Yes. But yeah, it was horrible, to be honest. It was very horrible. Wait, do you mean mine? Do you mean mine? Wow, I'm taking that personally. I am very insulted by this. Niedlich Kiwi. If you try to imitate it, I mean yours. I did not originally try to imitate it. I just tried to go for a weird, for an exaggerated German accent. Come on. I've been watching Center World recently, and they have some very fun, exaggerated German accents. I always like those. I always have a soft spot for those. I always have a soft spot for those. When you have two adversaries, it's always a double homicide. Let's see. But yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome Chozo as well. I hope you can get a better job or get out of your current one. I don't know. I hope you can job. Anyways, I'm still at work. Best of luck, my dude. I'm out. Alright, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a good time here. And I hope to see you again sometime. See ya! And good luck. Good luck at work. Much of good luck to you, my friend. Let's see. We got the scroll over here. Ooh, and the scroll is gonna do the scroll. No, I should not say it like that. But the scroll is gonna be scrolling over there. Oh yeah, best of luck, Chozo. Raven egg. Oh wow. Okay, we actually lost that one. Despite our infinite squirrels. When will the worthy challenger appear? Screw you, man. I want to see real quick. No, nothing changed over there. But yeah, I hope you have a good one, Chozo. Oh yeah, by the way, check out Chozo, everyone. I'm gonna shout out Chozo real quick. If anyone's watching the VOD on Twitch, then the link should be in chat right now. Unless you are banned from my chat, which I would not hope. Because not very many are. Let's see, let's see here. The mascot fawn. It quickly grows into an elk. Kiwi! Oh, you have one eye. You're like the, you're like Malefic. I mean, you're like the standard wolf. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go for you, obviously. I would go for anything else. Your card is just plain good. You came upon the old woodcarver who fixed her intense gaze upon you. I'm just winking, being flirty while I get killed over and over and all. Oh no. Oh no, Kiwi. Let's complete our collection of heads. I mean, What? Oh. You hunched down to place her offering in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient woman had vanished. No, she's clearly still there. Oh, yep, there she goes. Oh, where did she go? Oh. Why though? No. No reason whatsoever. Our kiwi. No, our kiwi has grown to a considerable size. No, our deck has grown to a considerable size is what I meant to say. We got a rat king, we got a child 13, we got a squirrel. Ooh, we got a squirrel. With that squirrel, we're gonna do so many squirrel things. You know that? We're gonna do so many squirrel things. The kiwi grows. The kiwi approaches. With every kiwi, the kiwi eats. The kiwi grows a kiwi. Kiwi. Alright, we're gonna put child 13 there. And... yeah, sure, let's put it there. Cannibalism strengthens the kiwi. Yes. This kills the kiwi, but strengthens the kiwi. Alright, we got child 13 over here. And... what do we have coming up? Yes. So I think I'm going to use the Red King over here, which is actually going to give me a rabbit. Imagine having a rabbit. Yeah, sure, let's put the rabbit down, why not? It can take a single hit. Down, down, down. Did I just... okay. Sure. I'm not complaining. Alright, I guess now I'm going over here to vote again. Oh, I think I have some dupes though, right? Pretty sure I have some dupes at this point, so I'm gonna go down this path so we can combine our dupes. Alright, let's see. The Trial of Blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. The Trial of Power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. Ooh, that could be tricky. The Trial of Health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. Blood. Let the Trial of Blood begin. Blood King, start. 2 from the Red King, 1 from the Stoat, 1 from the Child 13. You have passed. Alright, who can we get? We can either get a cockroach that gets 3 blood, a pronghorn that gives us a rabbit, or an automatically played coyote. Why the hell not? None of these are particularly good, to be honest. Alright, time to combine our dupes. You found yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through a thick cloud of spores. Did you bring us 2 of the same? We would like to experiment. Splush. Yes, I would like to. Yeah, I have these 2. I can make them do bell plus bell, which is bell. I think this could be messy. Look away. Ja. Don't worry. Hold still, Schweinhunds. This will only sting a moment. The bear tentacle. It is now one. Cannibalism strengthens the kiwi, and mushrooms strengthen this card specifically. Squirrel! Great white, wolf, something. Okay, I'm gonna put our favorite down, which is a squirrel. Okay, I think we're probably... I don't think we're gonna win against the boss here. So if we lose against the boss, that might be a good jumping off point. I'm not sure. I'll see. I'll see how it can go. I do know, however, that Mothermer was also streaming Inscryption. And I might want to raid him if he's still streaming when I'm done with this. Okay. So we can really only do one thing here. Which, considering that this card gets more powerful the less there is on the board, I would say that's actually pretty good. Not even gonna put the scroll down. Might as well grab another sip of cola, actually. That literally equaled out. We're gonna need another scroll, aren't we? Well. Well, right now it's 4. But a wolf would be nice. Whatever. We don't need to max out this card. Did it not even attack the first round? Oh yeah, it did. I'm so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna put a scribble down here. Oh, not a squirrel, I mean a wolf. Yes. Now put the wolf here. And you know what? I think I can actually leave it like this. And then that one can still kill the turkey vulture immediately. The wolf is gonna attack this, and this is gonna be perfectly fine. So, now that we have this, Squirrel, great white. I mean, I could always get another squirrel. You can never have too many squirrels, right? That's how the saying goes. Oh, right, I can't do that. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna leave it like that. Oh, overkill damage. I killed the sparrow as well. That's very useful, actually. Very nice. Well, now the tentacle is gone. Which does actually mean that I have perfect conditions to get the great white out. And after that I can place down another porcupine. Sure, why not? So, we're gonna place down a squirrel. Huh? What was that? Oh, I thought it did that automatically. Then we're gonna place down another squirrel. Then we're gonna place down another squirrel. Then we're gonna place down a great white. And for that we're gonna sacrifice the squirrel, and the squirrel. So you can get a squirrel and a squirrel and a squirrel. And now that we have that, we can do a thing. Namely, we're going to put this here, because that elk is going to move backwards, I think. Well, either way, I'm going to put 2 squirrels down. And then I'm going to put one of them in this place. All this squirreling reminds me of my bone heaping. Ah, yes, bone heaping is always fun as well. I mean, this squirreling has also led to some substantial bone heaps in the past, so... This game is fun. It is not balanced at all. It is very nice. I love games that just kind of let you like find exploits and just kind of let you do them. The beaver, the industrious beaver. When played, it constructs dams adjacent to it. I have actually been wanting to play Timberville or something. What was it called? Timberville? Timber something. The one with the beaters. Sparrow. Not balanced by design. Yep. Well, he builds dams, but the grizzly is strong. I'm still banking on that death card. Okay, but do we have... Didn't we also get... No, we didn't get one. Oh, shit. I am half stupid. We need duplicates. One for each of us. Do I have some? Oh. Your cards are all distinct. No pairs. Another Mantis God. You know what this means? This means double the chances to get it for a death card. And also double the chances to draw it, of course. So, yeah. And if we were to somehow... Well, actually, I don't think we can run into them again if we win this boss fight. So, let's see. Let's see how we do against the boss fight. Can I drink some more of it? A man stood before you. A man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. Man, I wish I had a private space where I could play my e-guitar right now. Okay, stunted wolf, beehive. We got a strange frog coming up. Okay, so we're gonna place the squirrel down. We're gonna place the squirrel card face down. We're gonna summon the stunted wolf. And the stunted wolf is gonna... Yes, the stunted wolf is going to do this. Alas! And then the squirrel is gonna be here. And then the beehive is gonna replace the squirrel. And now that we have that, we can actually place down another squirrel over here. Then sacrifice... Oh, right. Nope, never mind. That was a great white. Well, this is good anyways. A leaping trap. Something's supposed to happen. Strange rock. I need some chips. Yummy. Alright, let's see here. We have a bee, we have red white. Let's see here. Why did I do that? Wait, I know why I did that, because that means I can get the great white. Okay, so now that I can do that, do the squirrel and the beehive and the squirrel, which is actually gonna give us 3 cards. It's gonna give us another squirrel. It's gonna give us another squirrel. And it's gonna give us no bee, I guess. Okay, no bee. No bee for us. Alright, so we got this. Well, guess I can put the B in there. Sure, why the heck not? Terribly self-aware of how I'm not always terribly aware of how I seem in streams, so let's see. We don't need more squirrels. So if it seems that the stream is just not really going well in terms of my commentary and stuff, sometimes these feedback in DMs on Discord or something, maybe, I don't know, and some is appreciated sometimes, but not necessary. I mean, it's not like, but I don't mean that that anyone has to, but like if you know, stuff. You can. Technical. B. Squirrel. 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 Though maybe better on Discord and maybe something like that. Yeah, that would make sense. I have a bunch of squirrels. I'm gonna use a bunch of squirrels. I'm gonna use a bunch of squirrels to summon the bell demon, which is gonna give me 2 squirrels back. Like this. I really don't know what that bell means. Well, we got a B, I guess. Might as well use that B, maybe? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna put the B here. I'm gonna put the squirrel here, why not? Then I'm gonna sort my coins over here, and then I'm gonna ring the bell. Da, 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 da. Let's see here. Wolf pelt. Nope. Nothing. Yeah, we got another. We can probably get another one in here. Yeah, we can get the adder, which is pretty nice. Oh, right. Gotta get the squirrel on here first. Come on, move over there, cursor. No. Oh yeah, good. It did the thing. So, squirrel, adder, come on. I haven't got all day. Well, actually, I guess I kind of do. I don't know how long I have. But this is definitely taking longer than I wanted to. In terms of each individual action, I mean. Come on, place the squirrel, please. Thank you. Alright, the squirrel has been placed. The other squirrel is also being placed. And now I sort this, and now I do this. Maybe I'll become more entertaining from that. Let's see here. Well, how about we draw one from these? Ha! This is actually a bit of a two-sided sword, two something blade something. It is going to be very useful, but it is also going to mean that our mantis god is definitely going to be lost and become a wolf pelt. Lots of pelts over here. Lovely lumps for you. We'll make that. Oh, I guess the mantis god is not going to die and is instead going to do 2 damage to our good old friend the trapper over there and kill his adder. I got 2 squirrels. I got nothing else to do. I got a coyote if anything dies. I could use my bones on that. But I could... Ah, frick it. I've got so many bones, I have nothing to spend them on. I hope this wasn't too fast. I know he doesn't like it when you beat him too fast.
Exquisite pelts, the cycle must continue. Let's trade.
Got 5 pelts.
Powerful cards. I will accept only the finest pelts for them.
Well, we can get 5 of them, so that's pretty nice.
Trade for what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me.
I did not mean to pick that. What did I just pick? I don't know what I just picked. This seems pretty powerful, I guess. Stinky Grizzly. Okay. Well, I mean, now I'm just kind of want to get rid of his best ones, I guess. I still don't know what the hell this belt thing does. I guess this is pretty good as well. Get another grizzly, get the rattler, I guess. I'm not gonna be able to summon these or really get much use out of them, but he would get them for free, so this is much better this way. I'm gonna get another squirrel, actually. Yes? Oh, it's my turn. Well, I can certainly summon a wolf already. This wolf with some effect that I don't know what it is. Well, that river snapper is gonna kill my mantis god there. So I guess that one's done for. Oh, we can actually get the rattler, so why not? Might as well put it on there. We got the bones for it, so let's go. River Snapper is almost dead, but the Mantis God is actually dead. Oh wait, I already beat him. What the hell? Say, Kiwi, I'm getting a sense of déjà vu here. Could it be that you actually also beat this one on the first try? Because I feel like that may have been the case. Face to face. Interesting name for an achievement. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Perhaps it will. Perhaps it will. I should maybe not slouch so much either. Nah, not on the first, I don't think. Huh. Interesting. I think it was still a surprising canine, hoofed, reptilian, feathered, insectoid. The amalgam is all. I screwed up the first one. Huh, interesting. But I think it was still like a surprising one where neither of us really did the second pretty quickly, yeah. Am I gonna get a Uriuli or an amalgam? I'm honestly kind of hoping that I at least die in the last one, because there are things that I have missed in this that I haven't gotten yet. And I think one of those things also carries over. So I mean, what exactly is the great thing about the amalgam? I mean, it's easy to get the amalgam, I guess. I don't really see the benefit of the amalgam. Gonna be completely honest with you, but I can use another high stat card from my death card. Well, we got him on the first try. That was unexpected. With the enigmatic trapper and trader now bleeding into the snow, you persisted. You could see a light in the distance. The end is near. I might actually try to die on purpose. We'll need another map. Okay, which one do we want? Because, as I said, these things carry over if I'm not mistaken. So I'm very interested in getting those. It's already good that I got the clover, because the clover carries over, for example. But there's also something else in the painting that carries over, but I'm gonna need the painting to reset first. Okay, which one are we gonna get? I think I'm gonna... I don't need another totem. My totems are perfectly fine as they are. Sure, let's go with this one. I think it's a sacrifice, right? But like not an actual sacrifice, just a give effect to sacrifice. So what effect do we want to put on something? How about... yeah, how about the Mantis God's effect? Let's put the Mantis God's effect on the adder. We can attack 3 ways. I'm doing this the wrong way around, by the way, I just realized. So let me reverse that actually. Let us put the adder's effect. Like both phases were one round victories, I think, on the second try. Interesting. We're gonna instead sacrifice the adder. Yeah, rather add a signal on Mantis God. Yep. Lower cost. Exactly. Because they're kind of the same strength. Yeah, you can keep stacking. Come on. Mantis God. I think our chances of losing this might actually be rather slim. And as much as I want to... ooh, what is that? Holy shit. Because the thing is, I don't want to go easy on this guy. But there are still unlockables that we're missing. Oh, this is quite a shame. I'm gonna have to lose on purpose, aren't I? Your eyes have fixed themselves on the small cabin. Its warm light a beacon in the oppressive darkness of the night. Surely this cabin marked the end of your travails. Who knew? Who knew that we would be too successful? You know, when I got that scroll, when I got that infinite scroll, I thought that was gonna be a good thing. But turns out we might actually have to lose on purpose because of it. Okay, it's a little laggy. It's a little very laggy. Oh, it's not responding. Oh, oh. It's loading. It sure is loading. I think it's moving now. Whoa. Something is happening. Just give up on the secrets and beat the guy, but it carries over, Kiwi. Like, this is not just cards. Like, this stuff actually carries over and makes the game easier afterwards. But I could get an extra life. Steps away from the strange cabin, you were presented with an opportunity. Not offer my boons to just any traveler. If you are able to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. Oh, also, 11. Do you see the 11? That's another thing. Because you're supposed to see the 11 and then you're supposed to use that on the clock. But I don't want. Trials of Swift. One card with a sprintle sigil. One card with a water bond sigil. I don't have any of those. 3 drawn cards must include a rare card. I would say these two are equally likely. Kiwi, sprinter or rare? Oh, that's the thing I got by accident at the beginning, lol. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah, you're supposed to figure that out from this. But, because right now, I can't stand up. Let's see. Sprinter or rarity? Maybe I'll just, flip a coin, because I'm not quite sure which one is actually more likely right now. They might be equally likely. Sprinter. Let the trial of the swift begin. Oh, I lost. Not a single card with a sprinter sigil. Failure. Oh well. We'll repeat that once more. Trial of the winged. Airborne. Trial of the ring. If you have a ring, you pass automatically. Trial of skins. The 3 drawn cards must include a pelt card. I don't have any pelts left, so... I don't have a ring either, so this is my only chance. Let the trial of the winged begin. Not winged, not winged, not winged. Though it would be winged if I got to sacrifice it. Failure. Oh, we got two out of 3 failures already. Oh, I guess he doesn't even give me a third chance. I got none of his boons. That is the price of the infinite squirrel. Oh dear. We didn't get any boon. This won't even be a challenge. Can I leave the map again if I just go very far back? No? Alright. I've got to free up one of my ears again. Actually freeing up both of my ears right now. Well, there's nothing to hear because the program is not responding. I should really not slouch that much. I should really watch my posture. Oh, yeah. Oh, something's happening. You took your time out there. And I'm itching for another game. Hi, Leshy. You're a real charmer, aren't you? I mean, hi, Cabin Master. Are you ready to play? Actually, I'm ready to get up again. No, I would rather get up, actually. I hope you are adequately prepared. I hope not, actually. I don't want to be here yet. Also very nice boss theme. Now, perhaps one more to be safe. guess. Warning, server not responding. What's going on? Server not responding. Well, what is going on here? That is not a good message to get. Am I still live? Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Am I still live? It says server not responding. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster... You see me and hear me. Alright. I guess it's okay then. Oh, we got a lot of effects going on. Can I turn those down somehow? Is that possible? Oh! Oh, what's going on? Oh dear, that's very pixely. Medium should be fine. Or not. No, medium does not look fine. I didn't even know this game had graphics options. I know that may sound stupid, but yes, I did not know this game has graphic options. Alright, let's see. Why is it even slower now? Okay, so we got Greater Smoke, we got Mantis God, we got a Squirrel, we got Urayuli. Yeah, I should have gone for a rare one. Yeah, I'm just gonna get Mantis God in here immediately. Kill the Mole Man. Dies, or yeah, just when it dies. Well, I can just place it down for the time being then. For the squirrels, I can play Child 13, which I am going to put somewhere. Sure, why not? Let's put Child 13 over here. And you know what? Might as well block this off with a squirrel. I am too likely to win this, and I don't like that. Well, the Mole Man is going to take every single one of those hits. Well, let's do that then, why don't we? Well, you can just insta-kill that, huh? Okay, interesting. Oh, and it turns into a gold nugget, right. Oh, it does that to all of my... Oh, well. Well, I mean, that's actually a good thing. Because that gives us a chance to lose and still maybe get some of the stuff. Because I don't want to lose out on the other painting stuff, to be quite honest. We got a bullfrog. We can't really place anything down right now though, so I guess that's just what's going to happen. We haven't gotten rid of a single life yet. We got the fisher coming in. I'll steal my juice. Oh no, don't take my gold nugget. Why would you take my gold nugget, Mr. Fisherman? That is so unfair. Oh dear. Yeah, we are actually out of freezing, huh? Interesting. Can I participate then? Oh, we can place it on everything again. Come on. Come on. Okay, sacrifice both of these. Put a wolf. Well, actually, don't put a wolf there because one is enough. One attack is enough. So I'm gonna put the wolf over here instead. And I'm gonna put another squirrel down. Then he's gonna move over. Yeah, new fish, whatever. Get your new fish. I'm gonna put the bullfrog over there, then I'm gonna put the bullfrog over there. Fresh choose. Yep. You sure are choosing that? Now you're gonna choose this squirrel. Take new fish easy. And now you're actually gonna choose this squirrel. Wow, you changed your opinion quickly, huh? Are you not loyal to your fish? Alright, we might actually. What if I just. No, I don't. Okay, so the mantis god is going to be gone. And that amalgam is going to be a squirrel. What is that? Take fish, go fish. And he's changing to some. I didn't see it. Oh yeah, that's because of the decision there. Does that mean he has infinite squirrels now? I really don't know. So, I can do something, for sure. And I still got plenty of squirrels, right? No, actually. But I also don't have anything else, so... Greetings. Stunted wolf. Right, yeah, we're gonna select this. I'm gonna put the stunted wolf down. When actually, I don't think we're gonna attack the squirrel at all because having the squirrel there is actually kind of good. We're gonna fight squirrel with squirrel. That squirrel will have a tear in his eye. Yeah, and now he's just not gonna do anything. Oh. Oh, he just put down a card. Alright, sure. Well, gonna get another card out. We can get a great white. No, I only need one. Really? Do we really have nothing that costs bones? We actually beat the first phase. Are you kidding me? Capably endured the onslaught of rare creatures, but the true challenge is forthcoming. Shadowy figures appear before you. In their eyes glimmered a recognition of kinship, colored by guilt. They will betray you. Casey and Reginald! Remember that one fondly. Oh no, not Casey and Reginald! The best ones that we all remember. Let's see. Guess I can go for another scroll, I guess. music seems rather loud compared to you again. Oh dear. How did that happen? Let's see. Let's change that. Not sure how it seems to have been turned up. Yeah, that's... wait. Weird. Is it the same... at the same volume as yesterday in my, thingamajig? Try it for what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. I turned it back down in, I turned it down again in OBS. That should do something, I hope. The rest will stay and fight for me. Oh yeah, I have a single pelt. Well, Stinky is always useful. And so is, well, the Skink isn't really that useful, actually. Reginald, I guess? Maybe? I don't really care about Reginald, to be honest. I'm gonna go with this one. Come on. Oh, right, I gotta select it like this. Oh no, not Kaminsky! How could they turn... But thank you for telling me, by the way, Kiwi. How could they have turned Kaminsky against us? That is such a horrible... Oh, Mantis God. Poisoned Mantis God. Kinda neat. You know what? We are going to put Poisoned Mantis God in, and we're actually going to sacrifice the Bullfrog for it. Believe it or not. Because this is quite powerful. Yeah, and that's all we're gonna do, I think. So, yeah. Can I reach the bell? Yep. Oh, they both died from that, huh? Yep, all of those are dead. Wait, I got the squirrel from that. Well, that's just great. Oh no, don't turn my Mantis God into gold, please. Lewis, come on, give me some good ones. Give me Kiwi. That's... Dracon isn't actually that good. Let's see here. Oh, was he? I don't quite remember what Dracon did, actually. Wait, did my Mantis God already die? Really? Well, that was a waste. Well, I can sacrifice those. Yeah, I have enough squirrels. I have more than enough squirrels. We got a Stoat here. That's great. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to... Dragon had kind of poor stats, I think. Yeah. We didn't get good RNG in the death card for Dragon. We literally only made 2 death cards in this whole thing. That is a sin. Okay, Great White. Gonna sacrifice all 3 of them. Gonna wait for the animation to go through, because I think it was bad luck on that. Yeah. So, the Great White. I mean, I guess the Great White's gonna kill Reginald. That would probably be for the best. And well, now I can still... Yeah, we can still fill the field. We can even fill the field with things that aren't squirrels. So, yeah. Gonna do that. Gonna put that in front of Casey. Who now does 0 damage. Now I'm gonna put the squirrel here. And I'm gonna sacrifice the squirrel for the Stoat. Almost a bit of a waste, isn't it? Wasted a perfectly good squirrel for a Stoat. Okay, can you go get back in there? Yeah, thank you. Are we seriously making it through here? Oh yeah, right. He's turning all of our cards into gold nuggets. I forgot about that. That might actually pose a bit of a challenge, I hope. Oh no, Casey, please don't attack my gold nuggets. I need my gold nuggets. Casey, my gold nuggets are not here to be hit. All stale hot shoes. Yeah. I know, right in my gold nuggets. Corpse nuggets. I'm gonna put a squirrel there. I'm not even gonna put a porcupine there. Why would I do that? New fish, easy choose. Yeah, just gonna put the squirrel there. He's gonna take the squirrel. And that's what's gonna happen. So otherwise he would have taken the porcupine. Okay, we got the corpse maggots over there now. Oh, we got a beehive here. But what I'm actually gonna do is put the porcupine there. So that Casey's gonna die next. Yeah, place it down, please. Thank you. Not really much else to do. Got another squirrel. That was about useful. You gonna place any more of them down? Or are we just gonna keep fighting Lewis, Casey, and Reginald? Let's just get another one. Sure, get a grizzly. Why don't we? Well, we can't actually play the grizzly. But we can play the beehive, which is not actually helpful at all to us. So, squirrel it is. We are not gonna be able to lose, are we? Fine, we're gonna go through the rest of the game with only 2 lives, I guess. This damned moon. It's dramatic, yes. But it provides no value to my board. I wonder... The moon. Now that is value. Yeah, that 1 damage. If I get a stinky card now, it's gonna be funny. I didn't get a stinky card. Damn it, I wanted a stinky card. Or a poison card. Poison or stinky, both would have been very, very fun. Well, we can just keep going like this. Fun fact, I'm not even actually all that drunk. Like, I don't even feel drunk at all, actually. Oh, the squirrel is now flying around the moon. That's kind of funny. Okay. Another card, I guess. We got a coyote here, which is actually going to be on our deck on our board for free, anyways, as soon as anyone dies. So we're going to place down some squirrels, I think. Might as well use the beehive after I place the squirrel down. So, squirrel, beehive. Place the beehive down. Place the squirrel down. And I'm gonna place the Rat King down, I guess. Gonna sacrifice the beehive and the squirrel, which is gonna give me a squirrel. Here, this run has been kind of monotonous as well. Like, it was easy, but kind of too easy. Like, just kind of the same thing over and over. Which, I mean, I can imagine if someone really wants to know what goes on in the game, there might be some value to watching the stream, but like, I can't imagine that's too entertaining. So let's see here. We got the squirrel, we got the rabbit, we got the bee. Our lord wanted a challenge. Yes, I did. Of course I want a challenge. I'm a dark lord. I don't want to... Oh, come on. I don't want to be challenged by some kind of hero. Get all excited for it. Watch him draw the legendary sword of legend as it glows with holy energy. And he prepares to strike. And as he strikes, he stumbles and impales himself on his own sword. That no one wants to see that. That's just not fun for anyone. A bee. So I can... Oh, I need to draw a card first. I don't know, I'd find it amusing. It would be amusing. Once. But not again and again and again and again. And not of the same hero, actually. Especially if they stumble on it because of a banana peel I placed there in advance. Ah yes. The oldest dark lord trick in the book. The banana peel. Why did I put the bee down first? That was not a smart idea, actually. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna put a bear there, I guess. I'm gonna fill the rest up with bees, by which I mean squirrels. Oh, I also have the stink bug. And I have so many bones. Oh, I have the stink bug. Stinky. I never expected the banana peel at the middle of the throne room. Yep. We got a stinky effect. Because honestly, why would they? Yep. Does he say it? Does he say the line? What is this? Weakening the moon with a stinky sign. It makes no sense. Moons do not have a sense of smell. This is not how I imagined the spell going. I love this. I love that he has a line of dialogue for that. Honestly, that's so good. Cracking. I guess I'm gonna draw another card. That is lovely. It is. Well, now we're just gonna slowly chip away at him. So, oh, Kiwi! We got Kiwi! Yeah, yay. Good that we got Kiwi now, where we definitely still need him. I mean, I appreciate you being here, Kiwi, of course. It's just we're about to end the we're about to end the fight for the planet's survival against the moon. So, what's that effect, by the way? Try to lock. At the beginning of its zone, return the card bearing the sigil pulls small creatures like squirrels into its orbit. Oh! Please get me on the board first. Fine. I'll put you on the board. I'll put you on the board, alright. Who do you want to replace, huh? Beehive? You can't replace the beehive, actually, I just realized. So, Coyote, Grizzly, Stinkbug. Which one do you want to replace, huh? This seems oddly familiar, huh? Actually, I mean, I guess in your playthrough you replaced the Stinkbug. I got action, I got to kill a moon. So I guess it would make sense for you to replace the Stinkbug, wouldn't it? Got your choices in the second chapter. Right? Yeah, let's do that. Actually, oh. I forgot that the stink back word was our ticket to power, but it's the moon is dead anyways. The moon is dead. I get to keep all my bone coins. You really destroyed the moon. I suppose all that's left is to finish me off. Go on. Jeez, Kiwi. The moon's dead nonetheless. Yeah. There was... How was I supposed to lose that? Literally, the only way I could have lost that would have been not placing any cards down. And that's not what I'm gonna do. Well, let me just do the hook. There aren't any pulls that you can make. Oh, we can do this. Oh, sorry. Oh, actually, that might just give me an immediate win. Oh, no, not quite. Well, that's all I can do now. Can I get up? No, I can't get up. Alright. Da da da, do re me. Time to feast. Achievement unlocked, enduring victory. What was it?
Oh my,
did you hear that?
I think I just beat him!
You just beat him! Whoa!
Oh.
And he got shot with an air gun. Well, that is certainly strange. Camworks. No, that is the actual pronunciation, the German one, of a word if it were written like that, so... Whoa. Alright, I gotta do something real quick while I'm doing that. So... I'm gonna mute the mic while I'm clicking through these.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky This is another pack opening video. Today I am opening Catch Monster and digging for that epic shiny Sandog! And here I'll add some crazy VFX with lightning bolts or something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to open my first pack. Feeling good about this one. Feeling real good. Ooh. What do we got here? Okay, our rare is a Birchkin. Not exactly a viable competitive card, but hey, it's a pretty one. All right, next pack. Feeling even better about it. I gotta say, these cards are feeling extra silky today. I mean, they're so smooth down there at the card factory, but these are feeling good in my hands. Okay, here cards. Maybe you have to see. And our this pack is Bandog. Next pack, here we come.
And he did not. Then again, this is the raw footage, so still very laggy.
I'm the lucky this vintage pack of today rare old pack at a garage sale. A 4-pack of not like a cow. I'm here to see these going around. For a reason, they only did cards and then stopped. There's not a huge market for them anymore, but the rate I got them for, not really much. That being said, a foil Mantis God goes for a couple $100. So. Really cool art on these. Definitely stands the test of time. Our rare for this pack is Blue Mage.
Yay!
Cool looking card, but not going to be worth very much.
I mean, you already said there's not much of a market for them, so if you're expecting value.
Hope no one snuck the rare out of it. Suck. Come on, people, honestly. Who opens and reseals a pack?
That was a strange noise.
Yeah. There's a set of coordinates on this card. Looks like they were drawn on with a pen. 39 degrees north, 123 degrees.
Write that down. We need to find his address.
I think I'd have to check, but I think that's pretty nearby.
Yeah, you just doxed yourself. You're gonna have to cut out that footage. Whoa. I wonder what this tells us.
That's why you always bring extra battery, boys and girls. Every time. You gotta come prepared. Key? Alright. This is it. And now, we dig. Give it a 70 chance it's alright. Only one way to find out.
But no one else has stumbled
God,
upon
yes,
this
I
crate,
can't-
which was barely.
Actually,
Yeah, just gonna get out. Why? Got a magnet.
what?
No, I'm in
I'm,
fact not very well seeing this because it's
I'm a
lagging.
little
Laggy. Is this 2D video feed laggier than the 3D game? Little confused about that.
Okay, $11. Cheaper than a foil steam ball, really. Alright, fine. Wow, great video.
That's me after every stream. Said everyone who played this game ever.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Whoa, he started the game. But what happened to Ben? I wonder. I think Ben was crowned. I do not celebrate often, and I seldom give gifts. It does look very yummy. I find it strange, like, almost all of the people who played this, I've watched the VODs and they go, ew, what is that? Ew, gross. And, Kiwi, you are actually the only one who said who said, oh yeah, I would dig into this. I don't know why everyone is so repulsed by this, because this just looks like a normal... Nothing happened. What? What nothing happened? Huh? Now you're confusing me. Did I say that something happened? But yeah, as I was saying, almost every content creator I watched who played this game and got to this point was really repulsed by this pile of meat here. And you, Kiwi, were actually the only one I've seen so far who actually considered eating this. And like, to me, it also looks quite tasty. I would eat it too. So like, I don't really get why people are so repulsed by this. Like, the particles around us are clearly just dust. So, but you, Challenger, you are worthy. Please, do not be polite. Dig in. Yes, I will. I think I will. Let me dig in. Is there something wrong? Yes, there's something wrong with me because I'm not digging in. Your prize awaits. Not sure if I actually would have to smell it first. Okay, that's fair. If it smells rancid, then maybe not. But just from the looks of it alone, it looks quite tasty. Though maybe I would eat it with some spaghetti. Because it kind of looks like spaghetti bolognese. And oh boy, it seems my messages are coming very late in the stream now. It seems latency is bad. Have you tried refreshing? I mean, that's not good. Let me, yeah, I think the videos may have freaked with that. It really didn't like the videos for some reason. Have you tried refreshing? Is it, maybe better after that? Gonna wait for you real quick. Come with me. Stand right there. Yeah, I'm going to. What a friendly man. And now he's going to take a picture of us. Also, what is that over there? Doesn't that look quite peculiar? That little thing over there, that green fur. That's kind of just there. Alright, we gotta take the camera. Did not help. Oh no. Who gave you that? You absolute ingrate! Give it back! What are we looking at here? I think the video screwed it up. Yeah, it really screwed with it. My nothing was to when you said, ooh, he started the game. I wonder what happened after that. Oh, right. Shit card. Oh boy. That sure looks like there's someone behind that. I wonder who that could be. Oh, and what is this robot doing over there? I wonder what this robot is doing over the... Oh, I did not mean to... No. Very strange robot. Very strange, green... fur. Very strange pile of corpses. Cluck. It did a little cluck and then it just kind of imploded on itself. Oh, I can actually see something. But I cannot move. Is the game crashing? Nope. Okay, sometimes I can move and sometimes I can't. I'm unsure what's going on. Or did that just move? Oh well. But I think that might be where we end the stream. So, we're gonna head over to the start screen. And we're gonna wonder, we're gonna look at this and, oh man, there's nothing to do in this game anymore, is there? What a shame. Oh wow, we got a new game button. Oh well. But we already have a game, we don't want to lose it. Alright, yeah, this is where I'm gonna end the stream, I think. I'm gonna see if Mothermer's still on. Because I wanted to raid him since he was also playing Inscryption and I saw him on Twitter. And I haven't raided him in a while. So I'm going to see if he's still online. And if he is, we are going to raid him. And that is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Where was it? Huh? Why did that one get retweeted? What? Well, that was confusing. Okay, there's Mort. Good spot to end on, yep. So, alright. Let me just see real quick. Is he live? He appears to be live. I think we are going to raid Mothermer. So I'm going to go to my end screen and I'm also going to open up the browser so I can open up Twitch. Yeah. Oh, he's a bit further though. But you're also the only one here, Kiwi. So, yeah, we're gonna go raid Mothermer. We're gonna have a grand old time over there. And I'm gonna open up Twitch. And yeah, just gonna wait a little because I don't want to be late to my own raid again. That is always a little awkward. Come on, come on, come on, Twitch, load. Twitch, please load for me. I would like you to load. It is a good spot to end on, I think, at least. Let's see. Yeah, no, those aren't the ones that I want to go for. No, not zero cheat. No, not zero cheat. No, not this time at least. I will raid her another time. I will have plenty of opportunities to raid her. Because G is not slowing down anytime soon. Come on, come on. Let me scroll down. Please, Twitch, why are you so fucked up? Twitch, please. Twitch is like the site that is the most unwilling to work. Okay, so I opened that, which means I can now type it in. And thank you for being here, Kiwi, because that means that you can check if I actually started the raid. So, did I start the raid? I hope I did. Is the raid active? It should be, hopefully. Is the tab muted? Gotta mute the tab. Oh my god, it's so laggy. Twitch is the laggiest site ever. Alright. So, Kiwi, is the raid going? Or, oh yeah, you're probably gonna see this way late. Oh dear. I'm just gonna hope the raid is going. It's, as always, we raid in the name of the Mother of Darkness. Is the raid going question mark. Yes, you did, but we see how late I am in answering. All right. Cool. Well, see you over there then. I hope you have a wonderful time over there. I accidentally moved my camera. Oh,